Paolo del Rosario. Let's get you up to speed with the news that you can use right now.
Hello there, beautiful people. I'm Anne Asis-Carilo. Another day, another chance to spread kindness, positivity, and good vibes. And hello, I'm Monique Tuzon. Join us in the next hour for stories and conversations that matter. And today we have such an exciting show. I'm really excited. We have some performances and some insights.
Absolutely. It's educational, entertaining, everything a morning show should be.
It was so exciting before we were getting ready. We can just hear everything happening. And I'm just so excited for the show.
And I saw their costume and I was like, wow.
Grabe, nagising talaga ako. That is because we have the Repertory Philippines coming over in the show. We have a couple of doctors to talk about certain health issues that you may be concerned with. So we're all excited for that. There's just so much on the block here today.
This is really the perfect way to start your morning. With everything already in the show.
I think it's important, especially because middle of the week, diba?
Yes.
Sobrang kailangan. But you know what? Let's get on and talk about the news first and foremost, because we have a lot to talk about. A lot of people concerned with the weather. So let's give you an update on that. Severe tropical storm Nika may have left the country, but the country is still dealing with a new disturbance. Pag-asa says Typhoon Ophel was last spotted east-northeast of Virac in Catanduanes. Now, because of this, several provinces in Luzon like Cagayan, Apayao, and parts of Mountain Province and Ifugao are under signal number 1. Forecasters are also keeping tabs on tropical storm Mikkie, that's the international name, which is still outside the country's weather monitoring area. Pag-asa says Mikkie may enter the Philippine Air Responsibility by tomorrow and may make landfall over northern or central Luzon over the weekend. Now tune in to Weather HQ later on at 9 a.m. for more weather updates, only here on the Billionaire News Channel.
Right now, let's check on the roads in Metro Manila this rush hour. Here is the situation along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City. On the left side of your screens are vehicles going to Sandigan Bayan. On the right side are vehicles going to Quezon Memorial Circle. So it's still free-flowing. On the left side, that's the northbound lane, right? Northbound lane still free-flowing, but do watch out for the counterflow, which they set up every morning, 7 to 10, if I'm not mistaken, for vehicles going to Quezon Memorial Circle or UP Diliman. It's the usual scene on the southbound lane. Things are starting to build up, so you'll need extra patience, please. And remember to slow down when you see that pedestrian lane. A reminder to motorists, the expanded number coding scheme is in full swing. And since it's a Wednesday, vehicles with license plates ending in 5 and 6 should be off the road right about now until 10 a.m. and again later from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Now moving on to some serious business, former President Rodrigo Duterte is adamant on going to the Batasang Pambansa today, despite the House canceling its Quadcom hearing on the controversial war on drugs. Speaking on BNC's agenda, former presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo claimed that former President Duterte was not given prior notice of the hearing cancellation. Panelo adds the former chief executive has been in Manila since Monday and is eager to prove that he would face the House mega panel. Panel Chair Representative Ace Barber said they decided to reschedule the hearing since testimonies of possible witnesses are still being verified. Duterte has been snubbing the invite, saying he was either sick or pointing out the possible bias of the House members. But he was present at the parallel inquiry in the Senate, where his former PNP chief, Senator Bato de la Rosa, initiated the motu proprio inquiry.
42 foreign nationals arrested during a raid at Central 1, a suspected pogo hub in Bataan, were freed. According to a release order obtained by BNC, the Immigration Bureau approved the release of the suspected pogo workers. That's after Bataan 2nd District Representative Albert Garcia signed an undertaking guaranteeing their compliance with the legal requirements. Under Philippines' rules on deportation, the Immigration Commissioner has the authority to decide if suspects can be granted bail. Speaking on BNC's agenda, Garcia clarifies Central 1 is free from anomaly and that it is a legitimate business process outsourcing BPO.
Before the PAOK raided Central 1, ilang beses po silang ininspeksyon ng Provincial Government of Bataan headed by Governor Joet. Ilang beses silang ininspeksyon ng Freeport area of Bataan headed by Admin Hussein at wala pong nakitang anomalya o illegal na ginagawa. Kaya po nung pumasok yung PAOK last October 31, wala po silang nakitang human trafficking, wala po silang nakitang torture chamber, wala po silang nakitang sex den. Talagang normal BPO lang po ang kanilang nakita.
Now beware of online scammers. That's a reminder from the Information and Communications Technology Department, or DICT, following the recent GCash system error. DICT Assistant Secretary Renato Paraiso told BNC's On Point that scammers took advantage of the incident to send text scams and bait victims.
Ang kabayan is when adapt that approach na magduda ho kayo when it comes to text or message na merong link na pinapaklik sa inyo. When in doubt, you can go directly to the GCash platform or their website. Sometimes kasi if you see the link, sasabihin nila www, pero yung isang W maiba lang ng konti, or yung zero nagiging O. So you may think it's the platform kopya nila, but it's an entirely different platform that performs phishing activities and scam activities.
Numerous GCash users, including celebrities, took to social media to report losing money from multiple unauthorized transactions sent to unknown numbers. GCash later described the issue as a system reconciliation error, assuring that wallet adjustments will be made to correct the problem.
Over in sports, the De La Salle Green Archers look to extend their dominance in the UAAP Season 87. The champs are out to win their 10th straight game today against the NU Bulldogs at the UST Quadricentennial Pavilion at 2 p.m. La Salle is coming off a huge win over the UP Fighting Maroons to claim the top seed in the Final Four. In the next game, the UE Red Warriors and the Ateneo Blue Eagles will face off at 6:30 p.m. UE will face the Blue Eagles without suspended big man Precious Momoway. Ateneo is also gunning for a win as the Katipunan-based squad is already out of the playoff picture.
Now in entertainment, an early goodbye for Angelica Lopez in the Miss International 2024 pageant. The beauty queen from Palawan failed to reach the top 20 of the pageant during Coronation Night Tuesday in Tokyo, Japan. Lopez is advocating for less fortunate children, seeking to support those in poverty-stricken areas. Vietnam's representative ultimately won the crown, with Miss Bolivia and Miss Spain settling for podium finishes.
Pop superstar Dua Lipa was spotted yesterday by some Filipino fans enjoying a leisurely stroll in Intramuros with her boyfriend, British actor Callum Turner. That's ahead of her sold-out concert, Radical Optimism Tour, which happens today in the Philippine Arena. Last week, Dua had to cancel the Jakarta leg of her tour due to safety concerns. Meanwhile, as Filipinos gear up to attend the much-awaited musical event, NLEX Corporation reminds motorists to expect high volume of traffic in the area. NLEX also advises attendees to take the NLEX Ciudad de Victoria exit, while other motorists are encouraged to consider alternate routes. The concert is tonight.
I had no idea.
At wala pang free tickets si Anne.
Exactly. No, you know what I'm more pissed about? I was not in Intramuros when Dua was there. My girl, I've never been. I wish I was
That's
there.
the reason why they don't announce these
Wait,
things.
you've never been to Intramuros?
No, I've never been.
What?
So I should have went with my girl Dua.
We have to take her, Pao.
I know, there's
Let's
so
take her on
wait.
that.
I'm processing so many things. First and foremost, you need free tickets. Second,
Always.
second, you need to go to Intramuros
Yes.
Yeah.
even without Dua Lipa.
No,
Yes.
it has to be with Dua now.
No, you should. And you should take those tours.
Invite her after
Yeah,
the concert.
like
She'll
Manila
take you
tours.
around.
Actually, yeah, she could be my tour guide. Mas Filipino pa si Dua than me, right? My
Okay,
girl.
all right. So actually a while ago, when you were looking at some of the material of Dua Lipa, we actually teased you just a bit with a bit of theater. In fact, we'll talk theater when we return, because Repertory Philippines is in the house to talk about the success of Jepoy and the Magic Circle and their upcoming jukebox musical featuring the songs of the father of Philippine Christmas music, Jose Marie Chan. Don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Washerwoman, your time here is almost done. You're out of date, a soon-to-be has-been. Watch out, 'cause I'm buying a washing machine. With the press of a button, the water flows round and around. The contraption goes. In an hour your clothes are clean. Watch out, 'cause I'm buying a washing machine. It's easier, quicker, it's instant, it's better. These machines will take over. What a marvel, what a wonder. Washing machines are the future. Washing machines are the future. The machine can cause the clothes to tear. These hands can scrub the fabric with care. I clean every stain, the slightest smudge. Nothing can beat a human touch. You think you're so clever? I know better. Washing machines are the future. You're all washed out, you'll soon be gone. You've had a good run. Washing machines are the future. It's the future.
And Mikkie, Bradshaw-Volante, the cast of Jepoy and the Magic Circle. We're gonna have you sit on over with us here. Thank you so much. And oh my goodness. Okay, guys, kung na-excite po kayo doon, I cannot wait to actually tell you more about them and tell you more about Repertory Philippines. First off, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, first off, Repertory Philippines is saving the best for last this year. The theater group is staging its first ever jukebox musical featuring the songs of the man who is practically everywhere this Christmas season. Actually, Burman's pa nga lang eh, Jose Marie Chan. Also joining us for this conversation, Jeremy Domingo, the Artistic Director of Repertory Philippines. Ladies, gentlemen, it's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
Thank you, Paolo.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
First and foremost, Pinky, I want to ask you first because please explain that number, what Jepoy is, because grabe, it has so much character and I'm at a loss of words to explain it.
Explain my outfit and this lady here. So we did the music. That music was a scene from Act 1 wherein she comes every Monday to have my clothes laundered.
I'm a washerwoman.
You're a washerwoman.
She gets all my gowns and she washes them, but I'm warning her if she doesn't do her job right, I'm buying a washing machine. I'm the richest woman in town.
Wow, grabe. So Mikkie, how does it feel to almost be displaced by technology?
I mean, it feels very of this time, you know, as artists are being replaced by technology, but hopefully this is a reminder that we are not replaceable at all, are we? Yes. Not by washing machines or by AI or anything else.
Yeah, yun. Kasi iba talaga yung human touch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Pinky, can you tell us a bit about this musical first? It's already running. Talking about
Yes,
Jepoy.
we've been running since October 5, Paolo. And it's a privilege for us actors. We're 25 on stage on one show. And we have alternates, but it's a privilege to bring the characters to life from a simple storybook, no, to a playwright by Rodi
Vera.
Vera, playwright by Hilda.
Yes, the
Yes.
book by
Hilda
Hilda
Cordero
Cordero
Fernando.
Fernando.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
we're bringing it to life? It's a responsibility. It's fun. It's a privilege, and we really love doing our roles to be part of the story.
Yeah, and Mikkie, you know, just talking about the characters, the colors. It is from a children's book. Everything
Yes,
is
that's right.
popping.
Yep.
Your costumes are immense.
Thank you.
I have
Costumes by Raven Ong. You love
Ayon.
them.
So
Hershey.
you talk about the Philippine folklore actually included part of this. Have you discovered something about yung kultura natin that you didn't really realize was there?
You know, I grew up in the provinces of Mindanao, so I'm very, very familiar with all of our folklore. I grew up with legends of the aswangs and the tikbalangs, but I was actually disappointed that walang sigbin. Walang sigbin in the story, but I was looking forward to that because those are my favorite mythical creatures, I guess. But I just was able to get a real appreciation for our folklore, our own mythical creatures, as
Yeah.
well as infusing some environmental awareness into the story as well.
We're seeing photos of it right now. It looks incredible. It feels like almost Disney-like in terms of level of
Amazing
production. Yeah.
Magical, and those are the reviews, no? They really are amazed. One of the best repertory productions that have been, you know,
It's the grandest
shown. The
represented.
grandest.
It's
Yeah.
definitely grand.
No, Jeremy, so actually I want to talk a bit about that because if I'm not mistaken, 87th season of Repertory Philippines. And you are going towards the tail end of this year, but there's so many milestones to talk about for Repertory.
Oh, yeah.
You have a new venue. The show it has been incredible, a great showcase for that venue as well. How do you rate so far, or how do you feel about how Jepoy has been running? And of course, working with this new space, because it takes a while to make a space a home.
Oh yeah, it's we really hit the ground running with Jepoy. It inaugurated the Eastwood Theater, which opened on October 5. Jepoy, by the way, is Rep's 464th production.
Wow.
Since 1967, 57 years in the making. And you know, we have just see for the costumes alone by Raven
Yeah.
Ong. It's eye candy, it's spectacle, but there is so much heart and soul in the story. It breaks new ground for rep theater for young audiences or children's theater. That you know, we've done Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Pinocchio, Jack and the Beanstalk. We also did Adarna a few years ago. So
Yeah.
we're shifting the lens towards our local folklore, Philippine mythology, Philippine folklore, and it's really exploring all our stories and all our myths, and we're really connecting with young audiences in Quezon City. So we've been bringing in students by the busload, day after day, and we're running for another month or so. So kids have a chance to catch it.
You know, a lot of time to check it out, and you know, we were talking a bit about the culture and of course the folklore.
Right.
I mean, you personally though, as you're watching all of this, does this bring out like the kid in you, or maybe
yeah.
like that mythical fan in you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I am, we were just talking about it earlier, a big superhero and science fiction geek. And it's an additional source of pride that knowing these are all homegrown characters. Rich mythology like the Aswang, Tikbalang, they've captured the imagination of generations here and abroad. I mean, it's been mentioned in Supernatural in a lot of international shows. So we're getting on the world map, on the map of world folklore, alongside Grimm's fairy tales and Hans Christian Andersen. Our mythology has long roots, and they're really taking flight. And look at Trece, for example.
Yeah.
All over, big hit on Netflix and all over the world, from the graphic novel to the anime. So it's really catching on. I think it's really a significant contribution we're making to world culture.
No, 100%. I agree with that. Pinky, you have basically seen the evolution of Philippine theater in so many ways. This feels like another step up with regards to original productions made here in the Philippines. That's just, again, we saw the photos a while ago. Grabe talaga. The way that it's reaching out to children right now, modern audiences. Gaano ka-importante to, basically, to have this production and have young kids see it.
It's very important for us to realize the respect we should have for our environment, nature, how humans should treat the forest, not only that in particular, but animals and stuff, and appreciate Philippine culture, folklore, and then just bring it together. Not to fight them, but to have a, harmony.
Yeah.
In nature, with nature.
100%. Mikkie, you mentioned that you actually grew up around a lot with this. How does it feel educating people on it?
So I'm actually very passionate about the environment and animals, so this is something that's hits very close to home for me. My family, we've done a lot of animal rescue operations in the past, so that's something we're very passionate about. And as a mom myself, I'm always very very inspired by any storytelling that helps our future leaders and future generations to understand the importance of things like preserving our local heritage, our local wildlife, and our culture as well within the mythological creatures that we discuss.
So may puso talaga.
Sobra, super, yes.
Jeremy,
and nakaka-proud talaga, sorry. I just have to say,
no, go
it's such an incredible production. This is my first original production,
Really?
original Filipino
Okay.
production to be in, and it's been so collaborative and really inspiring to share that space with all of these incredible artists and to be able to share that with
Production,
audiences.
How they supported us and bring out our
Yes.
characters. Kara,
Absolutely.
assistant director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy Verata, of course, our director. Stephen
Stephen
Viñas,
Viñas, yes.
who's our
Choreographer.
choreographer, and
Yeah.
everybody else.
sorry, you
Maraming
mentioned, I want to piggyback on what you just said. So this is your first time working on our original Filipino collaboration project. How is it different compared to your previous works? How was this first experience for you? We're all judging you, by the way.
Wow. No, it's interesting because I don't think I've ever been in something so collaborative before, because I usually find myself in productions that of something well established, like a well established script. And soundtrack and things like that. So nothing too much to play around with, and to just be able to fit myself into those roles. But in this one, I'm able to kind of help create.
You're
that
defining
role.
the character.
Yes, exactly. So this is new for me.
Yeah.
But it's been really incredible to kind of shape the story as we go along, and changes happened as we went. Yes, and it happens every day. Not too much, hopefully. Ideally, we keep it kind of tight and the same for my own aging memory.
Right.
But in general, it's been such an incredible challenge and privilege to be part of something like this. Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's so great that you're creating something like this. Again, in the new venue, Repertory is trying to make a new home in Eastwood. Pinky, just to go and build on that, a collaborative effort, trying to define roles, trying to define display, trying to define this work of art in a new space. Just how much of a privilege is it for you? I know you're such a great veteran of so many great works. Just how does it feel to be part of this pioneering group?
I love it. It's original. I love the music of EJ Yatko, creating and the character, because we don't have any reference.
Yeah.
Every day we practice, it's like, okay, let's put this touch. Let's let her be like this. So really, salamat sa Rep for the opportunity. And kudos to all of those who put this together. And it's really something I am blessed with and happy that I'm in this play, this
Grabe.
musical. Salamat.
And of course, it's running until when?
We run till December 15 at the Rep Eastwood Theater. So the 4th floor of Eastwood City Walk, and watch these lovely ladies in these amazing, colorful costumes. These are just there are 23 more of them.
23
on
more
stage
of them?
at any time.
And incredible puppets as well.
Yes,
Puppetry,
puppetry.
and it's just an amazing feast for the senses.
Oh,
We
I
might
cannot.
be in January and Feb.
Yes,
Watch
they will
out.
actually. Sorry, December 15 this year.
Yeah.
And then they take a little break, but we resume in January. We run till the
More
first week of
shows
Feb.
January and
Wow.
So no excuses.
No excuses.
You have lots of chances
Children
to
of
come see
all
us.
ages.
Yes.
Children of all ages and those with kids at heart as well.
Absolutely.
And of course, we're not just talking about that, because you may be taking a break from Jepoy, but Repertory will actually have something to end the year with something a bit special, right?
That's
so
right.
Jose Marie-chan, who has been present since September in all of
yeah.
our hearts,
The 1st of September.
is also coming in with a jukebox musical for you
right.
guys. If I'm not mistaken, it's also the first jukebox musical that Repertory will be having of original Philippine content.
Yes, that's right. This is our. We're running concurrently with Jepoy. Jepoy opened in October.
October, yeah.
And then on November 29, we're opening Going Home to Christmas, which is subtitled a Jose Marichan musical.
Yeah.
It's a jukebox musical with 22 of his original songs, his big hits. So it's the greatest hits package. It's his catalog. But we've set an original story behind the music. It's not a concert. It's not a biography, but it's dramatized with you have 25 characters, we have 24. So we're nearly catching up with you. And showcasing his music alongside Jepoy. And by the way, we also have the same, the musical genius behind Jepoy, EJ Yatko, arranged and has reimagined the popular songs of Jose Marichan in this musical.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm excited to hear about it. I'm excited to see it. Of course, syempre, we have Christmas music coming in on the side. I'm sorry, nagulat ako eh. I was not ready for that also.
Oh, we've been hearing this every day.
Yeah, you've been hearing it every day. Yeah, you're used to it. No, actually, we're not playing music. You're just hearing it in your mind right now. But
we all are.
Jeremy, you've talked about bringing Jose Marichan's works here. If I'm not mistaken, I watched the preview. He actually saw a bit of the arrangement, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
How's
right.
the feedback been like from him?
It was amazing because he has absolutely given us his blessing since the very beginning. He doesn't appear in the play, but through his songs and his music, you know, all of us have discovered his melodies, his compositions are so rich, and there's so much mind musically, and it's really inspiring. Not just the Christmas songs, but the love songs. Beautiful Girl, Can We Just Stop and Talk a While? They're anthemic. They are iconic. And you know, we're privileged too that we get to honor these songs and presenting them in a brand new way for audiences. So it's our first jukebox musical, so full of surprises.
I think it's just a reminder also that Jose Marichan's not just about Christmas.
Right, right.
There's so many love songs as well.
Oh, yeah.
As we have our two ladies now grooving to Jose Marichan.
Can't help it.
We cannot help it. I understand. I completely understand. But so with Jose Marichan's musical coming in with the concept that this is the first jukebox musical of Repertory Philippines, can you give us a brief synopsis or what to expect with regards to this musical?
Right. Well, this, like I said, we feature 22 of his songs with an original storyline. Characters perhaps inspired by situations in the songs. Of course, we're keeping the story and the plot under wraps. You'll have to find out on November 29, like everyone else. But they're basically 4 vignettes. Well, we have 3 writers who collaborated. We have Luna Guino Inoshan, Robbie Guevara, and Joel Trinidad created an original storyline, and we wove that into a single narrative set to JMC's, to Jose Marichan's music, arranged by EJ Yatko. And we have 24 actors, bringing them to life in a single setting. That's all I can say.
I'm so excited for that. I'm excited for Jepoy as well, and long may your runs continue. Sana may mga rerun din for Jepoy.
Fingers
We
crossed.
already have dates in January.
That's right.
Yeah.
January into
February.
Feb, yeah.
January and Feb. So again, if you can't catch it, in their initial run for the end of 2024, maybe 2025, you can kick off your year great with Jepoy. And of course, you can end the year with Jose Marichan and the first ever jukebox musical of Repertory Philippines with regards to that. For those who want to follow Repertory's works, how could they keep updated with you guys and of course be able to make sure that they don't miss out on any of your productions?
Well, first of all, since Jepoy runs at the Rep Eastwood Theater, Going Home to Christmas will be at the RCBC Theater in Carlos P. Romulo Theater. You can follow us at www.repertoryphilippines.ph. And you can find us online on Facebook and Instagram. We have our show dates. And TikTok.
It's on TikTok,
And the cast, all of us regularly post on FB and IG, so just follow any of our beautiful and handsome, dashing cast members. Okay? And our cast of Going Home to Christmas, which includes Carla Guevara La Forteza, Noel Rayos, Floyd Tena, Lawrence Martinez, Carla Martinez, no relation, Naomi Gonzalez. We have award winners in our ensemble, as we do have in Jepoy as well.
You know, Repertory always comes up guns blazing with their productions. I'm excited for that musical. I'm excited to see Jepoy. I haven't seen it yet, and hopefully I do get to do so. But ladies, so Jeremy, thank you very much for joining us here today. It has been a pleasure, and we cannot wait to see you on stage yet again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Paolo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot to take in. I can't wait for you to see them on stage very soon. And of course, when we return, we have a lot more to talk about here on It's a Beautiful Day. We'll explore how physical therapy plays a pivotal role in stroke recovery, helping patients regain strength and balance, as well as independence. Don't go away, kids. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Physical therapists help stroke survivors regain strength, balance, and independence. Now, through personalized exercise and mobility training, they guide patients in relearning everyday movements, using assistive devices when needed, and maximizing recovery to improve quality of life. And to shed more light on this topic, we have on the line licensed physical therapist and health influencer, Franco Ray Garcia. Hi, Franco. It's a beautiful day. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Paolo, Anne, and Monique. Good morning sa ating mga televiewers.
Good morning. So, Paolo, Paolo. Sorry, you said Paolo. Hi, Paolo. You're not the therapist. Franco.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, guys. Magandang umaga.
Kakagising lang.
Okay. Yes.
So, Franco, how does physical therapy help stroke survivors regain movement and strength?
Yeah. We all know that stroke patients experience weakness on one side of their body and even paralysis. So we physical therapists are trained in anatomy and physiology, which makes it easier for us to help our patients regain the ability to move. We use different modalities such as therapeutic exercises, electrical stimulator, and physical training so that they will be able to achieve the highest functional level. We are movement expert, ika nga, so kaya nila namin silang pagalawin. We improve the quality of life through hands-on care, patient and family education, and prescribed movements. And through rehabilitation, we encourage them to cooperate in every session and do their home exercises to help them recover faster. So kailangan nilang makikooperate, gumalaw, and mag-exercise twice a day para makagalaw sila at makabalik sa dati nilang mga trabaho.
Franco, you mentioned exercise, no? It's very important for the stroke patients. Anong klaseng exercises? What type of exercises do physical therapists use to improve the balance and coordination after they suffer a stroke?
At the early stage of stroke, we train them in their bed mobility. So hindi pa nga sila makagalaw, nasa bed pa lang sila, tinuturuan na namin sila na gumalaw. So we have the range of motion exercises. This includes the turning, we have the sitting and the standing balance tolerance training, and we train them to transfer from bed to wheelchair, then wheelchair to bed. So we use the parallel bars. This is to improve their balance. So dito sa loob ng parallel bars, dito natin ginagawa yung mga heel raises, the side stepping, even yung heel walking. Meron tayong ginagamit also na yung gym ball for their squatting exercise. We have the single leg training. Tapos meron din tayong mga tinatawag na backward walking, wide base gait training, weight shifting. Our goal is to stimulate the neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to rewire and to heal itself after the injury. So to encourage this neuroplasticity, we let the patient to perform exercises with high repetitions, paying attention to the ability of movement and practicing it every day.
Franco, you know, I've seen some of these processes before, especially when PTs work with stroke patients. And what really struck me was that after they have been given the green light to actually start physical rehabilitation, na kailangan daw agresibo yung rehabilitation to be able to teach them within a certain time frame. How true is that, and why is that important in terms of yung recovery ng mga stroke patients? Na kailangan agresibo yung rehabilitation program nila?
Yes. Ang alam naman natin na yung stroke is either infarct, yung pagbabara dun sa mga arteries ng brain, o kaya yung pagdurugo. So this will limit the function of our body and our brain. So once the patient is medically stable, typically within 24 to 48 hours after a stroke, they will be referred to rehabilitation department. The sooner a stroke is treated, the better the outcome. So napaka-importante nun. So it can help prevent complications like yung mga bed sores, muscle atrophy, joint contractures. And early mobilization can improve brain recovery and decrease the death rate of the patient. Kaya napakahalaga na umpisahan at talagang maging agresibo tayo sa pagtitherapy sa isang pasyenteng na stroke.
And of course, right now, syempre, we are seeing a rise of technology in terms of treating almost every single ailment. How does technology play a role with regards to yung physical therapy or at least assisting stroke survivors, stroke victims with regards to yung recovery nila?
Pagdating din sa mga virtual reality, we have also the robotics that can help the patient to recover by improving their motor skills, their balance, and their cognitive function. Ini-increase natin yung motivation through this, and nare-reduce din yung anxiety na nararamdaman ng mga pasyente. Virtual reality kasi it creates the immersive environment that encourage the brain to rewire itself. Yung patient can participate movements in a safe and engaging way. Pagdating naman doon sa repetition, yung pagdating sa robotics naman, it excel providing with high-intensity repetitive task training. Kaya mas mabilis yung recovery ng patient pag ginagamitan natin sila ng ganito mga robotics and virtual reality.
Now, Franco, thank you so much for all your insights. Where can our viewers follow you or find you if they have any questions?
Yeah, please follow my page, Doc Franco, PTRP2. I have also my clinic at Batangas and also sa mga hospital dito. And thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Franco, not Paolo Ray Garcia, for coming on our show via phone patch.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, ako po si Paolo. There you go. We've got more stories for you after the break. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. A content creator by day and a doctor by night, this medical professional is redefining how we learn about health. With a keen eye on the latest trends in the field of medicine, he tackles the most pressing questions and simplify complex topics through social media, making healthcare accessible and engaging for everyone. To tell us more, we have Dr. Adrian Lee Insigne on the line. It's a beautiful day, Dr. Adrian. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So, you are the doc on TikTok, yes?
Yes, I am.
Yes. So how do you balance your role as a practicing physician and with your work as a content creator?
It's just more of management and prioritization. So in the morning, or I have a day job as a doctor, and then at night I do content, do scripts and everything like that. And also I also have a team of doctors who help me with my content. So I verify with them and also ask my professors or consultants.
All right, Doc, I just want to apologize for the Doc on TikTok joke ni Anne.
Bakit?
But at the same time,
It is cute. Doc on TikTok.
at the same time, we also want to ask you about yung inspiration mo, Doc. Kasi starting this content creation, I'm sure it takes up a lot of time, grabbing effort then. What inspired you and what keeps you going with regards to producing content?
Yes. So what inspired me is when I was an intern in a public hospital back then, like 2 years ago. And there's a lot of what they call that lack of knowledge of patients, what we do as doctors and what their disease are or illness are. So that inspired me because I can see that masses or the majority of Filipinos now don't really have access to education like that. So I believe, I thought of something that I can help them through social media kasi tayo mga Pinoy ang hilig sa social media, di ba?
Yes, true.
Di nga.
See, Anne, you're a resident social media girl. Doc, I'm actually really curious. Have you seen a rise in patients since you started content creating? Because I'm sure they're all like starstruck and they're like, Doc, I want to get consulted by you. Like our girl Anne over here. She'll see you very soon.
Again, sorry, I didn't hear you the first part. Sorry.
Okay, wait lang. Have you seen a rise in patients ever since you started TikToking?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I think people are more aware now, and yeah, daming access to social media. So people like are curious about their health right now. So dumadami yung mga nagpapa general health examination right now. Yes.
Doc, baka naman they fall in line at your clinic to have your autograph or something or have their picture taken. Hindi na pala consultation, no? But yeah, Doc, can you tell us how do you ensure that the medical information that you share online is accurate and reliable and at the same time entertaining and engaging? Kasi minsan it can get so boring, di ba, Doc?
Yeah, actually, yun yung number one problem ko na how to make it interesting. Kasi pag sa medical knowledge, not all people are interested in it, right?
Yeah. Actually, Doc, that leads me to this very important question. Do you feel that your work actually makes doctors more approachable? Kasi may mga bata na natatakot.
That's
there are
so
some
true.
people also who are afraid of certain symptoms, kaya they don't want to see a doctor. Do you feel na mas nagiging accessible kayo dahil sa gawa mo? And I think we lost Doc Adrian online, but here on the line. But of course, you can catch him online. Follow his TikTok. That's Dr. Adrian Lee Insigne. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much for joining us. Apologies for having that call cut. But then I think it's safe to say that we're going to see Anne in his clinic very soon.
Yes. You'll see it on my TikTok.
Ayun na. They're gonna have a collaboration on TikTok and
Okay, 100%.
I mean Instagram.
So that is it for us this Wednesday, November 13th. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Thank you very much for joining us.
I am Anne Asis-Carilo, always sending love and good vibes your way.
And I'm Monique Tuzon. Stay safe, and we hope you all have a great start to your Wednesday. Join us again tomorrow at 7 a.m. only here on
It's a Beautiful Day.